Mercedes. Bitch, I'm gonna kick the light off the side. Women been doing that shit for years. This ain't just started. I believe way back in the day, a woman keyed a man horse before. Which one of y'all wear? Wear me? I don't know. I have a bitch skin rug. You gotta say bitch whenever I leave the house. Bitch. Everywhere. Be mad all you want to. My problem is, Elon got mad and started messing with his car. They said she chased him down. I don't know the story, just what I heard. Chased him down, golf club, hit all that. Women, don't mess with our finances. Just because you hurt emotionally, don't fuck with our shit. Our car, our house has nothing to do with how you feel emotionally. Women love to tear your shit up. Who started keying cars? Who started that? You think that's cute? And all these women who don't got nothing for a living. They don't got nothing. They ain't got no money.
Oh, man, who started keying cars?
I ain't fucking with no broke girl. I don't mess with no broke chick. I mess with a girl that got some shit to lose too. You mess my shit up.
I mess your shit up, okay?
Look, I'm gonna mess up your Mercedes. Bitch, and I'm gonna kick the light off the side. Women been doing that shit for years. This ain't just started. I believe way back in the day, a woman keyed a man horse before. Now I'm gonna sunset with another bitch. I will cut the hooves off that motherfucker.
Hey, that motherfucker talking about him cut. He's talking about women were keying men horses back in the day. So I ride on with that bloody ass
You don't
horse.
know how hard a man works to get his stuff. You don't know what you're gonna trick him.
Oh, goodness. Hey there.
I got mad and he started ripping down the blinds in my living room.
Good evening.
Now what? Now what? I was like, now the whole neighborhood gonna see me beat your ass on one ride.
Hey guys, waiting on everybody to get in. Y'all know about a good 10 minutes for y'all to get everything y'all need together and food, snacks, all that good shit.
Caught the finger. Yeah. Held it up to the light, looked at his fingerprint. Yeah, fed his ass some greasy chicken one day. Hey, baby.
What the
You're welcome.
what the home code is?
Old player right here. Technology is killing us, man. It's something we got to better do. You talk to me, old player. Because back in the day when you was cheating in the 70s and 80s.
Okay, I'll wait on everybody to get in. Hey everybody. See everybody getting on in here. Hey Lachey, Stacy, Tina, Christian, Amber. See y'all made it. PT, Monica, everybody in here. That's what I'm talking about. So we just waiting for everybody to get in, giving everybody time to get their drinks and all that shit that they need to get together. So we start this story time.
All you do is look for your own demise. Why? If you look through your man's phone, check it out, I got 6 sisters. You look through your man's phone and you find a messed up text. Don't look no more. They only gonna get worse. It's like women like hurt themselves.
Hey baby. Hey Swole. Oh goodness, that's your power going out. Jump on your phone. I hope that shit is on the charger right now.
What's the passion behind it? To figure out what?
Okay, I'll let you. I definitely will let you know.
The truth about what? Why the truth can't be what I tell you? Women say I want to know the truth. Why? Why the truth can't be what I said to you? Y'all never go through a man's phone when the relationship is bad. Women don't go through it. I don't give a damn about your phone. I don't want to look at your phone. All kind of hoes is in your phone. I don't care about your phone. Women go through your phone on good days. The day you wake up and you say, hey, baby, you know what? I don't want to go to work today.
Oh my goodness, I know y'all had that hurricane. We getting the backlash of that shit now. These storms and rain and stuff. But be safe. Make sure you somewhere safe.
Okay.
I'm watching D-Ray D-Ray stand up. D-Ray a fucking fool, man. He one of my favorite comedians.
Let's be honest, Russell. Let's get to the bottom of it.
Yes, you finally catch a live. You get time to get everything ready. I'm gonna start officially at 8:10. I'm just giving everybody time to get everything they need.
Something messed up.
Yes.
Abortion receipts. trips out of town with another chick, your car note ain't paid, you see pay down on some other chick shit. Is that, should you go off?
Yeah.
Yes, what would y'all do? Make sure if y'all would go off on your man. Don't like
Hell yeah, you go off. You find abortion receipts in this motherfucking phone? Yes.
Like, I don't like your ass, you dirty ass. You just like your mom. Two trifling bitches. Women, y'all say ignorant shit when y'all mad. Y'all say the meanest, down there, you no job, having ass, ignorant ass. I gave to you on you, start bouncing back. Y'all fucking on the back thing, back further.
Yes, everybody made it.
You dumb ass, stupid ass.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna pray for your family, baby.
Y'all go the fuck off. Okay, y'all go to hell off. True. You go to hell off. True. Deal. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna say you're right. I'm gonna say if you go through a man's things, you find something real messed up that messes your man, you think is gonna be traumatizing to you. You don't know how to act. Okay, go off. Because he should have hit it better, should have had the pimp shit together better. Okay, deal.
Yes, 2 for 1 today.
Now, let's go to the day-to-day. Flip side. You go through your man's things and you don't find nothing. How do y'all act? Like that, quiet. Quiet. That's bullshit. You shouldn't be able to be quiet. Now you're quiet. She went through your shit, she don't find nothing. Quiet. No. Be fair. You go through your man's thing, you don't find nothing. You should use
I love your back, babes.
You was mad and be happy. Walk up the same
I
way
know.
that you found something.
That's what they saying in that lamb that they done lost all power down there. So, all right, Swole. Don't get in trouble. Hey, baby. You haven't missed anything. I haven't started yet, twin. Giving everybody time to get in. Yep, get in and get ready.
They ain't gonna do it like your face. I'm not gonna do that. You're not gonna do it.
What?
You know why you gonna do it? Because in relationships, once you're with somebody for a while, women make up excuses. Yeah, I didn't find nothing this time.
All women ain't like that.
And as slick as y'all are, women, y'all as slick as ever. Go through your woman phone.
What?
Ain't nothing but other ladies' names in there.
So what you saying, women?
I'm just saying in general, I ain't that one like that. I'm just saying that's what
They ain't gonna do it like your face. I'm not gonna do that. You're not gonna do it. You know why you're gonna do it? Because in relationships, once you're with somebody for a while, women make up excuses. Yeah, I didn't find nothing this time. And as slick as y'all are, women, y'all as slick as ever. Go through your woman phone. Ain't nothing but other ladies' names in there. Call one of them. Hello? Who is this? Who is this? You got a deep-ass voice, Keisha.
Damn, not Keisha.
You want to go through my phone? I'm gonna invent a phone.
Okay, we almost there, y'all. It's almost time to start.
As soon as he touches it.
Do everything you need to do.
You know women are still alive. You been through my phone? No. Then why the fuck are your fingers smoking? That's women sticking together.
I'm coming. I'm just waiting on everybody. Y'all got 1 minute.
That's why we never come up with that. That's women
Oh,
talking.
what?
That's what we need to do, girl. This is how you catch them.
Okay. Oh, that's what's up. You got an off day. That's what I'm talking about. Bitch. Enjoy it. Relax. I'm going through my phone. What? Like going through my phone. Okay. Girl, Teresa, don't you hurt your damn self. It's about you almost failed. Don't hurt yourself.
Countdown to launch. 10, 9, 8, 7. Incoming message.
I threw those sister group chats. He's talking about whenever you go through your woman's phone, he's talking about all her numbers saved other women. Even though it's me and all of them saved other women name. It is not 8:19. You are a mess. I can't with you. It is 8:10 now. Thank you very much. It's your bad ass time. I hope you don't use that clock to go to work. I'm gonna say that's some bullshit. You be late in here every day. Yes, Shay, you made. I was waiting. Gave you 10 minutes. Okay. Y'all ready for? Let's see. Can't go. Okay. And that Rose group chat. All right, y'all know the rules. If y'all ready, like the live, like the live. You haven't missed anything. I was just about to get started, so give y'all time to get in and like the live if you ready. And thumbs up in the chats. So you gotta do both. Like the live and thumbs up in the chat so I know everybody ready to start this story.
2022 Volkswagen Taos has a lower cost of maintenance than Toyota RAV4. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the all-new 2022 Taos S for just $229 a month.
Okay.
And talking to each other. That's what we need to do, girl. This is how you catch them.
Gotta like both now, the live. You gotta like my live and put thumbs up in the chat.
You know we can't bond like that. Because now the gay line too thin. Anything when you get anything, triple the line, hey, anything.
Anything but you get triple
Women
line.
watch,
Hey.
women watch to see who gay. They be like, he gay. Look at his hand. Look at that. Women see any little thing. Oh, no, he gay. He flickered. He flickered. He flickered. What is flicker? He flickered. He flickered. He did some flickerish.
Okay.
Certain stuff men can't do no more. Thou shalt nots. The gay line too thin.
How I got 53 people in the chat and only 29 likes on the live?
Get the lint off his shirt. That's a lint on it.
Right.
Wait, hey, man, what the fuck? You gotta keep it on. God, look at that lint on your shirt.
Okay, yeah. All right. It look like everybody pretty much ready from what I can see.
Not tell another man good night. That don't feel right. Hey, man, hey, see tomorrow. Hey.
Not because I don't have a clue how to like the live. Thumbs up the live. If you see like a thumbs up, just click the thumbs.
Like a man cannot wait for another man to get in the house safely.
I'm gonna pull over, Auntie. Yes, well, because I don't need you get no tickets or in trouble.
Hope I get shot out here. That's how I'm living.
Oh, really? Okay, here we go. You want to turn it up? I'm going to the living room. Okay. Yes, you made it. Okay, so this story time, y'all know, of course, take place at Lake Lanier. And this story time involves a dad and son. Dad is the one who told the story. We're calling Dad Henry and his son Jonathan. Oh my goodness, I you got on the phone with your bestie. Tell her I'm sorry. Okay.
Be fair. You go to your man thing, you don't find nothing. You should use that same
That part, that's what you talking about.
If you was mad and be happy. Walk up the same way. Had you found something, happy.
So just wake up. Okay, well, okay. Yes, you not you rushed up so quick. Okay, so this story takes place at Lake Lanier. We're talking about Henry and his son Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan is 6 years old. This story takes place about a year ago. Henry said him and his ex is well, they was going through a divorce and they had, it was time where their son spent time with each one of them. So this particular year, his son, it was his turn to get his son. So he had planned out all these activities for them to do, you know what I'm saying, when his son got there. And when he got there, oh goodness, thank you so much. Not you 14. Oh my God. So his son, came over. He had so many activities. He planned to go to Stone Mountain. He planned to go downtown to Centennial Park. He just had a whole lot of shit planned for him and his son. So he's planning on keeping his son for a week. And of course, when his son got here, the week popped off great. Everything was good. He took his son to the zoo, and they went the whole week, and everything was good. Hey, baby. So the last day of him being here, he was supposed to leave that night. He's supposed to call a flight that night. But that day when they woke up, that's when they decided to take their trip to Lake Lanier. Now, they've been going the whole week, no issues. Jonathan's been fine, no issues. Everybody's been fine, right? So Henry decides he's going to take a little rowboat out there, and they're going to go fishing in the lake. So he goes out there. He said he had a friend that lived in the area that stayed kind of close to the lake. So he went to this friend's house. He got, his little rowboat, and him and his son went out on the lake to catch fish. He said when they got there, it was early in the morning. It was like maybe 9 a.m. It was early in the morning. And of course, his son was like all over the place when they first got in the boat. It was just like you had to put the life jacket on him, tell him sit right here, don't move, don't lean over, don't, like all these rules for the baby. But the baby is just like bored as fuck. So he just moving all around this boat. So around about like 12, 1 o'clock, Henry catches first fish. Oh, his son goes bananas. Oh, you got one, you got one. Oh, I want one, I want one. So at this point, now Jonathan is ready to sit his ass down and figure out how the fuck to get fish in the boat with him. So his dad, do his little fishing reel and everything, and they're sitting there, and his son is like, it's taking forever, like where the fish at? Because you know how kids is. Kids want microwave results. They want shit like right now. So his son is like, where's the fish? What's taking so long? Why aren't the fishies here? So Henry told him, just be calm, be patient, Jonathan. Fishes will come. So they sat there about another hour. By this time, Jonathan getting frustrated and irritated as hell. He like, can we go? Can we go to McDonald's? Like his son don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, sweetie. His son don't even want to be sitting in the fucking boat no more because at this point he bored as shit. Like, can we just go? So Henry's like, no, you're going to catch your first fish. We came out here to do this together. This is our father-son bonding time, and you're going to catch a damn fish today. If it's the last thing we do, you're going to catch a fish today. So Jonathan got mad, and he threw the reel down, folded his arms up, and his dad was like, no tantrums. Not in all this damn water in this boat. We not having that, so pick your fishing reel up, and we going to catch a fish. So he picked his reel back up, mumbling on his breath. I don't want to be here no more. You know how kids is. So they sat there about another 15 minutes, and all of a sudden, Jonathan reel get pulled. He's like, oh my God, I got one. I got one. He's so excited. And his dad is like, you got one, Jonathan? And he runs over behind Jonathan to help Jonathan reel this fish in. But then this shit snatches. And it snatches so hard that it snatches the reel out of Henry's hand, and Jonathan is still holding it. So Jonathan goes straight off the fucking boat, y'all, with the reel still in his hand. This baby goes off the goddamn boat. Henry jumps right off the boat behind him. He's got to find this baby. He jumps off the boat. He's in the water. He's going under. He's coming up screaming for this baby. He don't see him. He going under. Coming up, screaming for the baby, don't see him. He fiddling around in the water. He going all around the boat to see if he feel the baby. All of a sudden, the baby springs the fuck up, like his life jacket that he had on brought his ass back to the top. So when he gets back up to the top, he is like 200 feet away from his fucking dad. How that baby got over there, his dad is still mind blown on that. Hey, Destiny. His dad still can't figure that out to this day, how his baby got over 200 feet away from the damn boat. But he was like, fuck it. He just started to swim to where his son at, because Jonathan is crying and he's screaming for his dad, and he's splashing. He don't know how to swim, but he got his life jacket on. So he is splashing and trying to get his daddy, and Henry is swimming to him, and then Jonathan goes under again. Henry screams out for Jonathan, and then he goes under, looking for Jonathan again. He don't see Jonathan. He feeling around. He don't see Jonathan. He comes up. He just keeps swimming in the direction where he's seeing Jonathan go under it. So he's swimming to get to Jonathan. Halfway to Jonathan, he feels something hit his foot. So he comes up like, what the fuck? He's looking around to see what the fuck is around him. And Jonathan pops up. But now Jonathan's by the boat. And Dad done swam like 100 feet away from the fucking boat. And Jonathan is just crying and coughing. He can't breathe. He's holding on to the boat, and he's screaming for his dad to come get him. Henry turns around. He swims towards where Jonathan is. Jonathan is snatched so hard that he flips the entire boat over on top of him. And Dad is like freaking the fuck out. Like, he don't know what the fuck is going on. He was screaming at Jonathan to be still. He don't understand why Jonathan is going back and forth under this water. Like, he swims over to the boat. He flips the little boat back over, and Jonathan's not there. So he starts to scream out as loud as he could, Jonathan, Jonathan. Jonathan comes up, but he's away from the boat again. So at this point, his dad is like, when I get close to him, I know he gonna go under again. I gotta figure this shit out. Like, he He got to think at the drop of a hat. Now you got to come on. You got to come up with some life-saving tips like right fucking now, or Jonathan ass is about to be a permanent resident of Oscarville, and they don't give a shit how old he is. His ass to be in daycare right there in Oscarville. Think he won't? Shit. So Henry decides he's gonna get on the boat and figure this shit out while his son is still in the water. So he thinks his son is being pulled by a fish, a huge fucking fish, but a fish just the same. So what he do is he collects all the goddamn bait that hit the water that didn't get ate by the fish that was already there, bundle that shit up together as many as he could, and a handful of bait, and he jumps back into this fucking water, and he's swimming to his son. But as he's swimming to his son, he's releasing some of this bait, hoping whatever the fuck got his son would just come eat this shit and let his baby go. So he's swimming over to his son, and he's releasing bait out of his hand, the whole process, and he's getting over to him, and it's like, okay, he might not go under this time. I might just get my fucking hands on him this time. And he get close to Jonathan, and right in the process of him grabbing Jonathan's life jacket, he goes under. Something pulls him under. He goes under. He still has a little, bait in his hand. He's hitting down at his feet because he's being pulled down. He said the same shit I said. He could tell that it was getting dark because the shit started to get cold as fuck. And that's how it is in Lake Lanier. When your ass get pulled down to the bottom, that water's cold as shit. I don't give a fuck if it's 1,000 degrees outside. When you get to the bottom and you start to get to the bottom, that water's like 40, 50 fucking degrees down there, like instant fucking cold water. So he knew he was going down. So he started to hit for his foot, whatever the fuck had him, wouldn't let him go. He said he pushed the baits like into whatever the fuck had his foot mouth. He just like shoved the shit in there and was sticking his hand, in there, I guess trying to choke. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do, but he said he just wanted that shit to eat the bait and not him. So he's shoving this shit down, and I guess the fucking whatever had him realized it's food. So it lets him go, and he comes up. When he comes up, his baby, Jonathan, is splashing, trying to get back to the boat by himself. Still crying, because he don't know where his dad is. His daddy went under the water. He don't know what to do. He just trying to get back to the fucking boat. So Henry comes up. He see him. He screams for him. He tell him, don't move. He said, don't move at all. Don't swim. Don't try to tread the water. Your life jacket is going to keep you afloat. Don't move. He said, because the more you move, you're attracting whatever the fuck is down there. Because every time one of them move, this shit pulls one of them. So he told his son to be absolutely still. Don't move for shit. But of course, his son is freaking out still. So he had to put that bass in his voice like, Dad, it's due. Jonathan, you know what I'm saying? And his son like stopped. Then he was like, don't move. Don't move your arms. Just sit there. Just hold yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't move, because he still got his life jacket on. So it's not like he gonna go under, even if he ain't treading the water. So he's just sitting there, and he got his hands over his face because he don't want to see. So Jonathan is just in the water holding his face. He's crying. He's upset. His dad swims over. He finally gets his hands on Jonathan's ass, and he's swimming back to the boat with Jonathan. They get back to the boat. They get on the boat, and he's just like trying to get the fuck out of the water now because Jonathan is, upset. He's frazzled. He's coughing still, water and shit. So Dad, Henry, put the paddle in the water, and he trying to get them back to the fucking shore. As he's paddling them back to the shore, his boat is being hit from the bottom, hard as shit. Damn, they're about to flip the boat over. Boom. So he just tell Jonathan, come sit right here in between my legs, and I'm going to keep rowing. You just hold on. Every time that boat got hit, that baby screamed loud as shit. Like he is freaking the fuck out. But his daddy is paddling with everything he got in him, trying to get their ass back to the side. And it's just him on this boat paddling, so he got to paddle this side and paddle this side and paddle this side. Because it's not like you just paddle one side of your ass to be going in circles, you know what I'm saying? So he had to paddle each side all by himself and still try to keep his son calm down while this goddamn boat is being hit under the bottom hard enough to damn near flip the boat over. So he's getting close to the edge. He just trying to hurry up and get there, and something hit the bottom hard enough to flip the fucking boat over. But thank God when it did flip the boat over, they were close enough to land to where Jonathan's son could basically just stand up and run out the fucking water. And Jonathan jumped up and he grabbed the boat, and he was pulling on the boat. He is playing, I guess, tug of war for this goddamn boat. I don't know. He said he was pulling on the boat, but he couldn't get it. I don't know if it got trapped in like some seaweed or some shit. He just couldn't pull his fucking boat out of the water. He ran out of the water. He grabbed his son, hugged his son, asked him, was he okay? You know, he was like, I'm fine. He like, what happened? And the baby was just like, I don't know. He couldn't tell his daddy what the fuck grabbed him, what happened. He couldn't tell him shit. So his dad is just, you know, go back up to his friend house. He like, look, all this shit just happened. You know, my son just got thrown out of the boat. Something's in the fucking lake, was pulling us around the goddamn lake. The boat got flipped over. We came back, but the boat got stuck and I wasn't able to pull it back in. So his friend is looking at him like, so y'all motherfucker been pulled around the lake. That what you saying? He like, yeah, you know, we had a fucking fish on the reel. Jonathan had a fish. Fucking fish pulled, snatched Jonathan ass out the boat with the reel. He was pulled all over Lake Lanier damn near. I swam all over Lake Lanier damn near trying to get him before I was pulled. He like, man, it was just a lot of shit. My son is really upset. I don't have your boat. Your boat is still there. You're gonna have to go get that shit yourself. I'm gonna have to take my son to the doctor. I don't know if he'll swallow too much water. I don't know what's going on. His mom is gonna fucking kill me. Like, bro, all I just need you to do is just go get your boat so I can. I'm sorry, but can you just go get the boat and I take my son on to the doctor? So the dude was like, how the fuck I'm supposed to get the boat? I don't know where the hell you left the boat at. You left the boat. Where am I supposed to go get the boat? And Henry just so worried about Jonathan, he just point. It's over there. He's like, the fuck? No. I'm gonna need some GPS. The fuck? No, I can't go get a goddamn boat that you just saying is over there. Like, bro, I'm gonna need some fucking directions. Give a bitch a compass or something. Like, how the fuck I'm supposed to find the boat? So he was like, fine. So he picks Jonathan up and he like, come on. Him and Jonathan and the dude run down there so he can show the dude where the boat at. And they get down there and the boat is gone. Nowhere to be fucking found. So he like, the boat couldn't be gone because it got stuck right here. I couldn't pull that shit in. It got stuck right here. And his homeboy was like, bro, ain't nothing for it to get stuck on. This is all like fucking dirt. Like, how would it get stuck? And he was like, it got stuck. It was right there. So now him and his friend is arguing because his homeboy is like, that's the boat that I take to go out fishing. And I supposed to be going fishing tomorrow. And now my fucking boat is gone. Like, where's the fucking boat? So his friend was like, look. What are you saying? Why you didn't ask your daddy? He was right there. Cause I'm saying you always act like you only have one parent in this house. You got two? Stop walking past the other one. Shit. So they get into an argument about the boat and everything, and you know, Henry's just like, look, okay, I'll just pay for the fucking boat, but I gotta go, cause my son, he need to go to the doctor. He was in his fucking water. I need to go make sure he okay. So the dude was like, whatever, I want my money tomorrow. When the bank's open, I want my goddamn money. You better send me my fucking money. So he like, whatever, all right, fine. He goes and they get in the car and his son is still like upset. Every time he try to touch Jonathan, Jonathan is jumping and, you know, he freaking the fuck out. He pretty much PTSD at this point. He don't want nobody to touch him. He don't know what the fuck going on. So he like, Jonathan, are you okay? Are you okay? And Jonathan's not talking. He just like scared and still crying and whimpering real soft and stuff. He's just like, I want my mama. And he's like, look, it's gonna be okay. I'm finna take you to the doctor to make sure you all right. So he takes him to the doctor, and the doctor asks what happened. And he tell the doctor what happened. And the doctor say, y'all was in Lake Lanier? He said, yeah, we was in Lake Lanier. He said, you know, it's a dangerous place to take a kid, right? And you know, of course, his dad was like, no, you know, it's family place. You know, everybody go out there all the time. People go out there fishing all the time. It's not that serious. And he was like, the doctor was like, but you know, this is a kid. And, you know, it could be dangerous for him out there. All right, doc, I feel you. Can you please check on my goddamn son and make sure he okay? So they go to take the life jacket off around Jonathan. And when they take the life jacket off of Jonathan, they notice a big fucking bite in the side of his life jacket. And this life jacket was thick as fuck. And it was a big fucking, a massive chunk taken out of his life jacket. So the doctor like, what happened right here? And then Henry's like, what the fuck? So Henry looking at it like, this is a brand new life jacket. It wasn't like this when I put it on him. And he was like, and you say your son fell into the lake in Lake Lanier? And he's like, yeah, he fell into the lake, but what the fuck? Could have did this. Like, why is he Like, can you pull up his shirt? And they pulled up his shirt. He had like little scratches on his back, from where like something tried to bite him, and the jacket just got in the way of the process of it. So he had little scratches on his back, and of course the doctor was like, we're gonna give him these meds and antibiotics just in case he got an infection. Gave him tons of medicine, and then he tells the doctor tell him, can I talk to you for a second? So he was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, so Lake Lanier is known for a lot of deaths and stuff like that, right? And he was like, yeah, but what the fuck does that have to do with anything? And he was like, you haven't heard about the catfish in Lake Lanier? And Henry's like, motherfucker, just drop it on me. What are you talking about? What? No, I haven't. What? And that's when the doctor started putting up pictures and showing him these massive fucking catfish that's in Lake Lanier. And Henry jaw dropped. Henry could not believe that shit. Henry like, it's fish out there this fucking big? Yes, sir. It's fish out there that's fucking big. That's why I'm curious on why you took your son fishing in a fucking rowboat in the middle of Lake Lanier. He said, you ain't never noticed when you see people in Lake Lanier, they always in speedboats. They're never in some fucking rinky-dink ass boat like that. Like, it never dawned on you that you see everybody in speedboats and you never wonder why anybody was out there in a fucking rowboat. Like, you never caught anybody out there in a fucking rowboat. And he was like, I looked up the reviews and I looked it up online. It just seemed like a really nice place to go. He was like, no. He said the catfish out there are huge. And the pictures that he was showing him, Henry said really fucked him up because the pictures that he was showing him were from like 2001 of these goddamn catfish. So Henry's putting two and two together, and it's like, so these motherfucking catfish have had like 20 years to grow bigger than what the fuck they are in this picture? Pretty much. And you wondering what the fuck grabbed your son. Look how massive that bite is. Like, the bite was huge on this fucking jacket. And Henry was like, he didn't know that, the catfish got that fucking big out there. And the doctor had to let him know, yes, they do get that big. That's why you have to be careful when you go out there. He like, I don't even understand why people still swim out there knowing that the fish is that fucking big out there, but they do. So Henry was like, thank you for letting me know. I know not to take him out there again when it happens. And of course, Henry got to make this phone call to Jonathan's mom and explain to her how her son got hurt on his time, which didn't go over too well with Jonathan's mama. She tried to bring it up in court when they were getting divorced, saying that he was not taking care of his son properly. He wasn't paying any attention to his son. And that is why his son went through such a traumatic experience and almost lost his life, in his father's care. So, of course, Henry tells, the judge and the attorneys he had no idea, that it was fish out there that fucking big and what they could do and that his son could possibly, he was trying to explain to them it was a bonding experience, just me trying to spend time with my son, take his mind off everything that was going on, because I know his mama probably talking shit about me when I'm not around, so I don't want him to take everything she say with a grain of salt. I wanted to try to do my daddy thing, my daddy, props, and be there and do some bonding shit with my son in the process of this divorce. But yeah, she used that against him. The fact that the doctor, cause she called the doctors and everything to check this shit to make sure he wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? When he called and told her about it. Oh, well, let me see the discharge papers. Let me see what they diagnosed him with. What kind of medicine they got him on. So when he sent Jonathan back home, of course, he sent Jonathan with all the paperwork and the medicine that they prescribed for him. And the mama got the paperwork and called a doctor and asked the doctor, did the son look like he had been crying or upset, or, did Henry seem upset? And she basically used everything that happened that day against Henry in court to try to take their son from him, to get full custody of their son, by saying he was a neglectful parent because his son almost died in Lake Lanier. Luckily, the judge didn't believe that shit. The judge did believe that he was just out on a father-son bonding trip and had no fucking idea. Because, the judge had no fucking idea until Henry showed him the pictures of that shit. He like, did you know that this is out there in Lake Lanier? And the judge was like, can I see those pictures? And he showed the judge the picture, and the judge was like, "Woo, shit, I didn't know they was that fucking big out there." And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "That's what I think, might have grabbed my son." He was like, "But you can clearly tell I wasn't trying to be a neglectful parent because he had a life jacket on. If I wasn't trying to give a shit about him, I'd have threw his ass in the boat without a life jacket, and then he would have definitely been in the daycare in Oscarville. But no, I put a fucking life jacket on him because I love my damn child, and I was just trying to keep him safe." So she tried to use that against him, and the judge saw right through that shit and seen that he was trying to do everything he could as a good dad to have a good experience and for his son to have a good experience. And, they got joint custody. And he do gets his son 2 holidays out the year, every other summertime, and I think like one weekend a month or something like that. But he get to spend time around his son still, even though that situation happened and she tried to use that against him. So he still got his son, and he still get to spend time with him. And they're still planning their trips and father-son bonding times. But his son has vowed he don't want to go back out there nowhere. Every time his dad was like, "I got a speedboat this time." He like, "No. Don't give a fuck about a speedboat. Nope. Don't want to go. Don't want to go back." So they've never been back since that happened. He said every time. He said every time he tell his son that they gonna go out there, his son instantly be like, "No, daddy, I don't want to go." So they don't go out there no more. But he still has his time with his son, and the mama couldn't, as much as she tried, she couldn't interfere in his daddy time. So he still got his visitation and daddy time to see his son. But they won't be going out there to let them do no more. Yes, he was 6 years old, so that ass would have definitely been in a daycare in Oscarville. Please believe they'd have just put his ass right on in the next available crib, right on down now. Nope. Johnson said, "Fuck that. My mama didn't enroll me in this bullshit. No. Let me go, send me home. My mama didn't enroll me in this shit. My daddy damn sure didn't enroll me in this shit." Oh, but they was finna take the baby right on home. Tell you, change of address, call the insurance man, because they was finna take his ass. But since that did happen, and he do spend time with his daddy, Jonathan has had swimming lessons, and Jonathan can now swim. Jonathan can now swim. He no longer has to worry about drowning as a death. So, yeah. Pretty much, that is Henry and Jonathan's story from Lake Lanier. I hope y'all like that one, because I got another one coming. But we got a brief intermission, 5 minutes. Go pee, get you something to drink, fill up your damn cups again, all that good shit. Honey, you know how hard it is trying to teach, honey. Yes, I suggest you try to teach your children how to swim. I suggest that, but we got grown ass crybabies that don't. Honey, please, nope. I told my children, I already let them know, if we got to do anything that's involving water, but you better grab your life jacket, some swimming ducks, some goddamn floaties, some flippers, a snot. You gonna need all that shit, because I ain't saving no goddamn body, self-preservation. You better swim to the nearest rock. Okay, I'm not. Go ahead and walk your dog. My kids know I love them to death, but I will not throw my life. I will not throw my life in the way of yours. You got me fucked up. We got all these YMCAs and these free pools around here. You better take advantage of that shit. Doggy pedal or something. You better call Bam. Tell Bam to get in there and get your ass, because I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it at all. I told him. I said, we ever take a cruise or anything like that, we going to see if Bam can come with us, because at least Bam will say, he will risk his fucking life trying to save all these motherfuckers that can't swim. Meanwhile, I'll be floating or breaststroking my ass to the nearest brick out there goddamn water, and I'm going to sit back and relax and wait on my goddamn pineapple cup, because I got time for that shit. I already told them I ain't got time for it. I'm not doing it. Nope. What? Nope. I'm going to breaststroke my ass right on to Brazil. Wherever the fuck I got to go, I'm going to breaststroke or float my ass right on there. Please believe. And I'm going to float right on in and wait on my goddamn pineapple cup. And they be like, where did you come from? A fucking boat went down like the Titanic in the middle of the goddamn ocean. See if you see a dog pulling 3 people with him. Because And when they do get here with the dog, tell the dog he can come upstairs in the room. Let them other 3 non-swimming motherfuckers stay by the pool so they can take lessons over the fucking weekend while me and Bam get us some motherfucking pineapple cups. Cause he earned his keep. If he drag all 3 of these motherfuckers through the goddamn ocean to some land, to safety, he deserve every puppy treat they got at the goddamn place. I ain't even lying. Cause I ain't doing it. I told him my kid gonna drown. I ain't lying, they gonna drown. I'm gonna take pictures. Hopefully my phone is in like one of the little water cases. And as they ass go down with the ship, I'm gonna take pictures. So I can show the insurance people when I get back. And they can go on and cut that check. And I can go on out here and get me a new car and move on with my goddamn life. Cause I done told them. Clearly, but that's how God wants you. He wants you by yourself. You came in by yourself. You go out by yourself. This ain't no goddamn Groupon death. This ain't no death Groupon. Yes, 1 and 3 more. Hell no. Nope. Nope. Me and Bam will be floating our ass to the nearest brick. No matter where it may be, me and Bam gonna make it though. Everybody else, I don't know about. Me and Bam gonna make it though. That's for sure. Oh, goodness. Okay, y'all. Let's start the next story. Wait on there. Okay, let's see. If you ready, go ahead and put a thumbs up so I know you ready. Sound like your daddy not getting his ass whooped on that baseball game. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Shay. Especially if you're a big-chested woman. If you're a big-chested woman like me, bitch, we born with life preservers. Are you kidding me? Bitch, you better lay on your back and let them motherfuckers take you to safety. Fold your ass right on the safety. You don't need a breeze. You don't need a cloth. You don't need no paddles. Just lay your ass back. At it to go. She's standing here pacing in my damn room. She pacing. This is her. Yeah. And she does that all day. Okay. Let's see. We got everybody. Yes, honey. This girl get like 10,000 steps. I'll be wanting to tell her, bitch, put my legs on and walk them goddamn steps. Like, if you can lose this weight for me, whew, it'll be amazing. I doubt Sylvia never go anywhere, though. Right. She just walk around here, girl. I wanted to take a cruise, too, but my husband can't swim, so I told him that shit is out of order. Nope, we would not be doing that. Ain't gonna happen. You okay, Toots? Toots. Toots. Toots! You okay? You okay? Legs hurt? You got your 10,000 steps in for the day?
I'm probably at 5,439.
You're at 5,439? You count your steps? Baby, count your steps in there to get me some water, please. And then count your steps back to bring it back to me, please. And then count your steps.
When I don't count my steps, it's easy calculation.
And then, right, and then count your steps into your room. And then count your feet on the fucking bed. And lay your ass down. Girl, you don't put like 20 miles on your fucking thighs. I know they around this bitch screaming for help.
No.
Polar legs. Polar legs.
The legs are saying thank you.
Polar tink tink. Polar tink tink. Can I get some water? Polar tink tink. This motherfucker count her steps. Girl, you are bored as shit. That's like me counting all the breaths I take. You are bored as shit. Kid needs something to do with their life. Oh, man, this is the truth. I don't even be trying to be funny. This is the truth. She need to count her ass right on in that goddamn bed and put them thighs on fucking rest mode. Cause, oh my goodness. Yes, it's a whole app. She got a watch and an app that count her steps. She like, fuck the watch. Fuck the app. I want to do it myself. 1, 2, 3. You don't get your good counting ass up out of here. We don't count like that unless we got money in our motherfucking face. You around here counting steps. She talking about I'm at 5,439. Like, bitches, you for real? You remember that? But stop. I ain't got time. Like, too short for all that shit. Okay, so you guys are ready for the second story time? Okay. She sure can, honey. She'll work your ass out. That girl swear she fat. She like, Mom, I'm so fat. Like, bitch, you ain't nothing but 89 pounds soaking wet. And then when you put your 2 puffs in your head, you probably 102, if that. So, yeah, I would have been lost count too, but she be on that shit. Okay, so our next story also takes place at Lake Lanier. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
I would.
60.
60 would.
60 steps.
Okay.
I walk in the kitchen too.
So it took 60 steps to walk in the kitchen.
Eat some water, go to the freezer, go back to the counter, put the things in the counter, go to the sink, cut the thing off, walk all the way back, even though I walked to it and throw it, and then I kept forgetting which one was the freezer, so I had to walk over it and stuff. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, take them same 60 steps, bend this corner, make a left on 285.
No, thank you.
Hit
No,
20,
thank you.
bust a right, and you can get off on your exit right there by your goddamn room and put them feet on some fucking beds, please. Mm-hmm. Okay, what
You know
else?
what's the best part about it?
What? Come on, because I got to start my next story time. Yeah, she need to hit 285 real quick. Bust 285, hit 20, and get off at her exit right in front of her room. Apartment C3. You need to go handle that.
But
Hurry up.
daydreaming is also a good thing for it, and I do it. It's very nice.
Awesome. Yes, man, eating fish. Oh goodness, not as thunderous. So y'all really getting the y'all really getting the good. Oh my goodness. Thought your mom tried to drown you. For real, boy. They got their own apartment. Get your ass up out of here. Okay, so our next story time takes place with 4 sisters. Black sisters. So you know these bitches are a trip. 4 sisters, and I'm not even gonna give all these motherfuckers names. Like, y'all know how I do when it's a bunch of people. Sister 1, Sister 2, Sister 3, and Sister fucking 4, because we not even finna do it like that tonight. Okay, these 4 sisters, and their story take place in Lake Lanier as well. Okay. Girl, get out of my room. Please, can you walk on 285? Please, can you bust 285 and hit 20 around the corner? Please.
I can bust
Please, because you distracted me. Just
189.
you can do it 189 in the bathroom. Close the door and pace all you want to. That bathroom big enough for you to walk around that bitch 1,000 times. Clean it up while you in there. Shit, ain't nothing else to do. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. So it's 4 sisters. They're all black, because I know people ask me what the race is. Just from the shit that people be doing in these stories, you should already be able to tell the race of these people. But these are 4 black girls, and they from the hood, so these hoes are hilarious. It was so hard trying to get this story out, because all of them was trying to talk at the same fucking time. It was hard as shit to get this story. Y'all better be glad I love y'all. I had to listen to 4 moving fucking miles at the same time for about an hour straight. Y'all better be glad I love y'all just to get this goddamn story. Why does that keep happening? Y'all know what? I don't know, man. I think this creepy shit finna start back up in my house again. I don't know why that shit keep happening. Yeah. So, yeah, that's why I love y'all. I love y'all that much that I sat there and I listened to 4 girls run their fucking mouth for about an hour. And everybody like, bitch, no, it didn't. Yes, it did, bitch. You don't remember? It was a bunch of that, y'all. Y'all better be glad I love y'all. Y'all better be glad I love y'all. My fucking ears was bleeding when I got done listening to that story. And everybody was like, oh, thank you, auntie. Make sure you tell the story. It was like real fucking hood, you know what I'm saying? So I had to talk Ebonics. You know how it is. You got to put your second language on. So, yeah, it was 4 sisters. It was 4 sisters, and they didn't know the rule. A lot of people in these stories don't be knowing the stories of fucking Lake Lanier. These 4 sisters went to Lake Lanier with a bunch of friends of theirs that were going out there. Their friend that was going out there that invited them out there was Caucasian. She said that, you know, her dad would rent a boat for them to have like a little boat party or some shit. So, of course, these sisters was like, yes, bitch, boat party. So these hoes went right on over there and got them some bathing suits and all that shit. You know, they had to walk around Greenbrier Mall for a couple times, model this shit. You know, you gotta find just the right outfit. So so they pick out their little outfits and everything, let their mama know, hey bitch, we going to Lanier for a boat party. Mama like, no the fuck you ain't, bitch, sit your ass down. And they're like, what? You don't know about Lanier? Why y'all young ass generation don't know? Y'all don't look up shit. This is what they said their mama told them. Y'all, the story, the way it's come out of my mouth right now, it's gonna sound real fucking hood because this how it came out of their mouth and this how it sounded. So bear with me, okay? So they mom told her, oh no the fuck you not going out there no goddamn lately there, bitch. You ain't heard about all them people dying. And they like, people die everywhere, mom. What the fuck is you talking about? She like, no, bitch, Google it. Google it. A lot of people die. You need to go Google it. And they're like, what the fuck ever. So my friend said her dad is getting a boat out there and we going out there to get on the boat. Hey baby. Mama like, nope, y'all ain't going. I don't think y'all should fucking go out there. But these girls are like high schoolers. So, you know, we got 12th graders, two 12th graders, a 9th grader, and a 10th grader. So they are all like, you know, we old enough to go. We're going. Mom was like, I don't suggest you fucking go. You shouldn't go. Nah, we going. Mom was like, okay, take your ass out there and something happened to your motherfucking ass. That's it. That's it. It's over with. Your ass is done. Don't ask for me. Don't look for me to come save you. I'm not coming out there. You know how high schoolers is. Bitch, we ain't gonna need you to come save us. I got my boo out there. He gonna jump in. My boo will jump in front of a bullet for me. I don't know why these girls be thinking this dumb shit. When they young, like these little boys gonna actually do this shit. If it came down to it, he'll throw your ass in front of a bullet before he take one for you. But those are the little stories y'all live in y'all little world. So my boo got me, and you know, ain't nobody gonna touch my sister now. We don't play that shit. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Take y'all asses on out there then. They go out there, they little friend, told, you know, they had like a little flyer, so their friend told them, we all gonna meet up at the school so everybody can know how to get to where we going and everything. So of course they ride with their booze and everything. And they go on out there. It's probably like maybe so they said it was about 25 cars. This is how this shit come out to be, y'all. It's about 25 cars of people, you know what I'm saying, that went up there. Okay, so they get up there, and of course, Lanier already know that she's coming with this huge ass fucking party because I guess she said in order to get into where they were, you had to have your ID. She had to have a list of people names and shit. You had to show your ID at the front gate before they even let you in. So that shit was like real high class, you know what I'm saying? Like real, like you can't get in. I don't give a fuck if you brought your homegirl with you. If that bitch ain't on the list and she ain't got no ID, that bitch gonna be standing outside this gate until y'all come out from having a party. Cause lately they don't play that shit. So she made sure everybody had their shit. They all get in and everything, and they get down there. They like, y'all can go in there because we got this spot right here. The girls can go in there and change their clothes. Boys already showed up in they fucking swim trunks. All they had on wife beaters, you know, their little goggles on their head and shit. The boys was pretty much ready. It was the girls that had to do what they had to do. So they get ready and everything, and the boat is big, and it pulls up. Her dad had this shit to pull up with all the bells and whistles and lights and sparklers on this bitch, and it's just like, oh, it's so pretty. And this, I forgot to tell y'all, this time that this is going on is probably like 5 o'clock when they finna get on because it's supposed to be like a night party, a night boat party. So when they came out, they had all the little sparklers and all this little shit, you know, to let everybody know that this big fucking boat is coming through for her. And you know, the folks was like, this bitch is really doing the most. Like, it ain't even take all that, some fucking sparklers, but just hating. You know what I'm saying? Talking all kind of shit. The 9th grade sister she's more of the quiet one. Out of all the sisters I was talking to, the 9th grade sister was the one. She only spoke unless they were like, ain't that right? And she was like, yeah, that's what happened. Other than that, she didn't do too much talking. The other three was like, so, you know, sister was like, the 9th grader was like, you know, I told them they shouldn't do that. The girl invited us to her party and everything. They gonna talk shit. Like, who does that? And I was just like, they're your sisters. So she was like, they got down there, the boat pulls up, and they telling everybody, you know what I'm saying, y'all can get on the boat, make sure you got everything that you need, because the boat won't be coming back to the dock till about 11:30. I would have been done. Just the fact that 11:30 is when we supposed to get off the water, I'm already done before we even get started on the fucking water. But hey, the sisters had never been on no big ass boat like this before. These hoes can't wait to take their Instagram pictures and shit and upload and flex for the gram and everybody else. So they're like, fuck it, let's go. They get on this boat. And when they get on, the younger sister said off the rip, she wasn't feeling that shit. She was like, when they got on, the boat pulled off, you know, people, of course, the girl who throwing the party, her dad and them parents and shit was out there. So the beer, well, the liquor and the, you know what I'm saying, the turn up didn't really start until they got away from the dock where the parents and shit were. So the ninth grade sister was like, she wasn't feeling that shit because everybody was like smoking and drinking, and it wasn't like her environment, her vibe. And I'm like, what did you think it was gonna be? And she like, I thought it was gonna be like a party, like everybody dancing and having a good time. She was like, but nobody was really dancing. You know, all the girls was in dudes' faces and dudes was in girl faces trying to holler at everybody. The ninth grader said it felt like a big ass orgy on the water to her. She was like, cause everybody was just all in everybody's face, wasn't really no music playing. So she wasn't feeling that shit off the rip. So they on the boat, and this dude who is driving the boat, they hired him to drive the boat wherever the fuck they supposed to be driving it to and bringing it back. So the girl tell them, I got a surprise for you guys. Yes, we're going over by Cemetery Island. We're going to dock on Cemetery Island. Now, Lake Lanier has an island called Cemetery Island. Basically, it was before they put the water down there, it was a big fucking hill that you know, they buried people on. It was a high ass hill that they buried people on. But when they flooded that shit, it covered up the whole hill except for that part. And that part it looks like a fucking island, even though it's the top of a hill. It looks like an island, so they call that shit Cemetery Island. And you know, people buried there and shit. So she like, we gonna dock at Cemetery Island just to make this shit real spooky. And you know, now the ninth grader's like, is the story mama was telling us true? Now she questioning this shit like, is it true? Her sister and them all over there like, yes, bitch, pose, bitch. But excuse me, sister number one, this shit don't seem kind of creepy to you. She like, no, bitch, get in the picture. Like these hoes ain't paying no fucking attention to the goddamn girl. And she is trying to tell them like, something's just not right about this shit. We docking on Cemetery Island at nighttime and y'all are okay with this shit. Else us know like, girl, just have fun. Why you tripping? So they get to Cemetery Island. Everybody get off. The dude who's driving the boat get off. And they proceed to tell everybody the story of Cemetery Island and why it became Cemetery Island and why they call it Cemetery Island. And then he let them know, we're only going to be here about 30 minutes. The island ain't real fucking big. It's not huge. I wouldn't say it's big. Like, you could probably run around the whole fucking island in like 30, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really that big. But he was like, we're going to be leaving the island in 45 minutes. So, you know, y'all go ahead and turn up whatever y'all going to do. And, you know, we'll wait. So everybody get off the boat. They taking pictures. Let's go through here and see if we can find the cemetery. Like, all kind of crazy ass suggestions are coming out. And everybody's like, let's do this shit. So, so they all out there looking, and they get huddled up around the girl who little party it is. She done found the cemetery. She calling everybody over. Everybody come over to the cemetery, and she's like, you know, this is where such and such died. And they said he was this and that. And she was just talking about the shit. And in the process of them talking about the shit, they hear the boat crank up. So, the girl who throwing the party, she like, don't worry, he's just cranking up the boat because we finna get ready to leave in a minute, but let me finish this story. So everybody just sitting around like all invested into the fucking story while she talking. And it sounds like the boat is leaving. So everybody like, wait a minute, is the boat leaving? And the girl who telling the story like, no, the boat's not fucking leaving. How would the boat be leaving without me? I'm the motherfucker that got the boat. Like, it wouldn't leave without me. So, they kept sitting there listening to the story, but it sounded like the engine was getting far away. So it's like, what the fuck? They're like, girl, your fucking boat is leaving us. So everybody just run from the goddamn cemetery part of the island to get to the edge of the fucking island, and the boat is still sitting there. So she runs onto the boat. She like, what boat just came by here? It wasn't a boat that just came by here, and the dude was like, no, he was basically sitting in the motherfucking driver's seat, feet propped up on the goddamn driving part, and he got his little paper in his hand. He reading his paper, waiting on their head to come back. He like, no, ain't no fucking boats been around here. What are you talking about? She like, we just heard a boat pull off. She like, I thought you had pulled off, and if that would have happened, my dad would have had your ass. And the dude was like, I'm still sitting here, so it couldn't have been me. And ain't no fucking boat came by. Like, so what are you talking about? And she was like, oh, we all thought you was leaving us or something. And he was like, look, you got 20 more minutes. Handle your business, you got 20 more minutes. So he like real fucking rude. And she go off, and the sisters are out there like, so what happened? She was like, girl, he say ain't no fucking boat been by. Like, he's the only boat that's out here. He say ain't no boat been by. He just been sitting there. So I don't know how everybody heard a boat like cranking up. You know what I'm saying? So the girl was like, yeah, the island should be able to be pulled up on Google. They call it Cemetery Island. I don't know if they're going to have clear pictures of what the island look like, but I know you should be able to pull it up. Right, it's the wrong name. So she was like, I don't know. Let's just go back and finish the story. So she go back over there, and they didn't want to go back to the cemetery because like, bitch, we need to keep an eye on this goddamn boat. Everybody hearing a boat leave, and this motherfucker talking about he ain't seen no boat, but he ain't left. So we want to keep an eye on his ass at this point. Like, ain't nobody leaving to go to no damn cemetery no more. You might as well finish the story right here. This is where we all gonna finish the story without fucking eye on the boat, watching him. So she's like, no, it's creepier by the graveyard. Like, you ain't gonna know who I'm talking about if I can't point to the graves. And they like, okay. So they go on. But the sister, the 9th grade sister, was like, she wasn't feeling that shit. So she stayed out there on the edge, of the boat. So she gets on the boat and she sit down. She like waiting on everybody to come back. And her sisters come back and they like, girl, we was looking for you. What happened? You didn't go back out there to the... She was like, nah, I'm not feeling this shit. I'm just really ready to go. So they sitting down like, you okay? Did somebody do something to you? Why you acting like this? We out here trying to have fun. What's wrong with you? And the 9th grade sister looks up, but she ain't talking. And they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And she like, what the fuck is that? And they all look over on the water and they say they see a woman walking on the fucking water. She's in all white, like a wedding dress. She has a veil over her face. She has flowers in her hands. But it's not like cuffed like when you get married. She just holding that shit in her hand and she is walking with a purpose towards the fucking boat. So the sister's like, what the fuck is that? And they all look back and they like, probably some bitch from the... Why that bitch got on a wedding dress? Like, who the fuck got on the boat in the wedding dress? Like, bitch, did nobody get on the fucking boat in the wedding dress? What are you talking about? And she like, girl, this bitch is walking on water. Like, no the fuck. So they all lean over to look closer because it's dark and they trying to look closer and sure as shit stinks. This bitch is walking on water. What the fuck? So the sister started screaming. They like, ah! People that's on the island that went to the party, they hear them screaming. Everybody running back like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And the sister point. And it's like, everybody look, and everybody see this fucking woman walking on water. And the whole party is froze. Everybody is just looking at this bitch like, this is unbelievable. They're just staring at her. And the girl who boated she was like, hello, screaming out at the person. And when she said, hello, the woman's head swung around real fast. And that bitch crouched down. And she just started running at their ass really fucking fast like a spider. This bitch is just coming at everybody on the motherfucking island. So everybody sprints to the fucking boat. They are all running to the boat. People are knocking each other down. The sisters are just in the back of the boat like, just don't step on us, Lord. Let's just get the fuck up out of here. Like, they are all holding on to the back of the boat. Everybody is running to get on this fucking boat. The girl who boated, she runs to the dude. She like, crank up, we gotta go. And he like, we got 5 more minutes left. She like, no the fuck we don't. We gotta go. Crank up the boat. People are beating on the fucking windshield. Crank up the boat. Crank up the boat. So he like, what the fuck is going on? And she like, look, and they point over and the woman is now on the land. She's on the island and she's standing there and she has these fucking flowers in her hand and she's just looking at them like she is scowling at their ass like, y'all better back the fuck off while I come up. And he's like, she didn't come with y'all? Like, no, nigga, all that's his fucking bathing suits. Who the fuck showed up in a goddamn wedding dress? Are you kidding me? No, she didn't come with us. So he like, are you sure? Bruh, would I be telling you to leave this bitch if I wasn't sure? I am so fucking sure right now. Like, can we just go? And he cranks up the boat. He was like, you sure? Because that might be one of your friends. And this bitch looks at the boat again. She jumped down again. That bitch starts. That bitch called full fucking force towards the boat in spider mode on her hands and shit. Coming at them in this goddamn white fucking wedding dress, faces just disfigured all kind of fucking ways. She is running at this boat. This man threw this shit and he crunked that shit up and threw that shit in reverse. I'm talking about as soon as possible. Bagged that shit up and he took the fuck off. I'm talking about damn near slung half the kids off the boat because this big ass boat ain't supposed to be moving like this. Sharp turns and shit, but he was doing it. He's hurry up and turned that fucking boat around. Everybody run to the back of the boat and they see the fucking woman in this white dress. She is still crouched down and still looking at the fucking boat, but she ain't moving. She just scowling at the boat like y'all motherfuckers might have got away this time, but I'm gonna get y'all ass the next time. And as they're getting far away from the fucking island, they can see that she is still crouched down staring at the fucking boat. Even though they are far away from the fucking island, they can see this bitch still crouched down staring at the boat. So the bitch who boated there decides she gonna be like, fuck you, bitch. When she say fuck you, bitch. When she said fuck you, bitch, the boat cuts off. The bitch on the island is now spider monkey running on this fucking water towards the boat. Like everybody is screaming, hurry up! Hurry up! Here she come! Here she come! This bitch is moving, y'all. I'm sorry, she is running on this fucking water like it's plexiglass out of this shit. She is moving on all fours towards them. Crouched down, screaming, hollered. She is at their ass, and the man is trying to hurry up and crank the fucking boat up. And he like, where is she? Where is she? Like, she almost there. Hurry up and crank the boat up. And he like, oh God, please let this boat crank. Please let this boat crank. He cranks the boat up and he pulls the fuck off, and the shit just stops in the water. And she stands up and she screams really fucking loud, like, ah, a weird ass fucking scream. Everybody was just like holding their fucking ears and stuff, and she just slowly disintegrated into the water. They say it like she was on, they said like she was on an elevator, like the bitch just went down into the fucking water and she was just gone. And the dude like rushed to hurry up and get everybody back. The little girl who partied was, of course, her family and friends is still out there waiting on them to get back in the boat. Now, when this boat left, it was turned up. Hey, hey. And when the boat pulls up, everybody is shocked. Ain't no music playing, ain't no drinks, ain't no weed, ain't shit. Like, everybody's just stuck, like, everybody's fucking traumatized. Even the motherfucker driving the boat was traumatized. Like, when they pull up, the dad sees them and he can instantly tell something's not right. Like, yes, the boat is silent as shit, ain't no music playing, ain't nobody walking around, talking to nobody. They are all just, like, holding on to the fucking boat, looking all crazy and shit, and clearly her dad could tell something was going on. So when the boat pulled up, he's like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And everybody on the boat I just want to go home. Like, everybody just wanted to go home. And they let the little thing down for everybody to walk on the boat, and everybody walked on the boat like soldiers damn near. Like, they didn't speak to nobody, and everybody just walked off the boat fast as shit. Got their shit, got to their cars, got the fuck on. Like, the girl who partied she walked off the boat, didn't even say shit to her dad. She walked on the boat, walked straight into her mama's arms, and her mama just held her. She just started crying. Her dad like, what's wrong? Someone did something to you? And then the dude get off the boat. After everybody get off, the dude get off the boat, and he's like, sir, I don't know how to explain what happened tonight. But what happened tonight is unexplainable. I couldn't control it. What happened? And the dad's like, what the fuck is you talking about? What happened? And he was like, I can't explain. Talk to your daughter. Talk to your daughter, because I can't explain. I really can't explain what happened. And it's like, the 9th grader is just like, I told y'all something wasn't right. And her sister and them is like, bitch, come on. We need to get to the house. Let's go. We need to go. Let's go. So everybody get off this boat walking in single file line. eyes bigger than $50. They ain't talking to nobody. Everybody like, did you have a good time? Walk right past people and didn't even say shit. Just my car is up the hill and to the left. That's exactly where I'm fucking going. No, I don't want anything to drink. I'm fine. No, I don't want a plate. I'm okay. Like everybody was just trying to get where they had to fucking go. They got in the car and the four sisters get back home and the mom is up in the living room waiting on their ass to come into the house. And of course, the ninth grader come in. She don't say a goddamn word. She just walked straight in, past her mom. Her mom was like, "Hey, back." And she walked right in, past her mama straight up step. The other sisters come in, all three of them come in, and they all shook as shit. And her mom was like, "What y'all do to y'all sister? Y'all always fucking with her. What y'all do to her?" And they were like, "We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing to her." Mama like, "What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why you didn't tell us?" "Tell y'all what?" Lanier was haunted. Oh, I bet. Oh. So now you want to know the story. When I was trying to tell y'all asses, y'all didn't want to hear that shit. But now all of a sudden, so what happened? And they tell their mama what happened. And the mama said, "So what did the little girl do?" And she like, "What little girl?" The little girl who party it was. What did she do? And the girls was like, she was crying. Everybody on the boat was crying. We was all scared. And mom was like, "All y'all seen it? Everybody seen it, mama. I promise you we are not lying. We all seen it. Everybody." And she was like, all the kids was crying. They just wanted to go home. And her mom was like, "Mm-hmm." She was like, "Yeah, I know Lake Lanier was haunted, but I didn't get a chance to tell y'all all that because everybody was talking about it. I was trying to ruin they fucking life. But y'all didn't want to fucking listen. Now look at your ass." They just sat over there to my mom. "We went through all this traumatic stuff, and all you got to say is I told you so." Yep, now y'all can take y'all ass upstairs and go to bed, get ready for school tomorrow. "I don't think I can go to school with everything that happened tonight." "Oh, bitch, you going to school. You going to school and you going to write a paper on your little project that you decided to take your ass out there and get in the late deal. So now all y'all got something to do when y'all get to school. You going to school." They said they went home. Mama talked all kind of shit. "I told you so." Laughed at their ass for about an hour and a half. Then told they had to go to bed. When they got up and came to school, the little girl who threw the party, she didn't show up to school for 3 days. Back to back. She didn't show up for 3 days. And they say on that 4th day, they was asking everybody where she was, and she had been transferred to a different area. Not even a school in their area. Like she had to have special permission, but she transferred to a whole different area, and they never saw the girl again. So I guess she was embarrassed by everything that happened or something. I'm out here trying to live my best life, ballerific, and this fucking spider monkey ass ghost just ruined my whole reputation in school. So now I need to be transferred to a different area so don't nobody know who I am and I can start this shit over again. Like, oh my goodness. So they never seen the little girl again. They don't know what happened to her. They just know that they will no longer be doing any more. They didn't want to do any more boat trips, any more boat parties or anything like that. They were like, no more boat parties for us. We are done with that shit. Like, that is not even cool. And they said they think the little girl was embarrassed about her party, and they knew everybody was going to be talking about that shit when they got back to school. So she didn't want to go to school, and she eventually transferred. And that's their story.
The children that got off the boat, like everyone that got off the boat was a literal definition of I don't want to talk about it.
Right, that's how everybody looked. Like if I don't want to talk about it was a person, that's how every last one of them children looked getting off that goddamn boat. I don't want to talk about it. Like just take me home. I just wanna go home. Like can I just please just go home?
Go to sleep and go back to my regular life.
So yes, that is y'all 2 stories for the night. Yes. And they are gonna continue to go because more and more people are hitting me up about these goddamn stories. So I don't think the family was trying to sacrifice anybody. I mean, because this is something that little girl chose for her birthday. She wanted to do a boat party out there for her birthday. So that was something that she chose. She didn't expect that shit to go that way. I guess she expected the ghost to respect that she was popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ghosts know not to, like, they know not to show up to my party. And, yeah, the ghosts wouldn't give a fuck. They didn't give 2 fucks. Like, bitch, you didn't even bring us a plate. So why are we not hunting your ass when you come out here on Cemetery Island? So, yeah, we coming. We coming. So, yes. Little mama didn't come back to school no more. Her face was never seen in the school no more. Um, the sisters said they didn't even like, cause if you go to a school and everybody in your area don't go to the same school as you, so you can clearly like, hey, do such and such go to your high school now? Cause she transferred from Al, and they were like, everybody was saying nope, they didn't. She wasn't at the school. She wasn't at a school, so they think she like transferred out of the area and not just from their school. So yes, those are y'all stories. Yeah, that's exactly how it happened. But she wanted to go out there and tell that story on that goddamn island. Nobody tell them to take their ass out there. Because you could easily just take that boat and just drive around in Lake Lanier and it's no issue. You know what I'm saying? You can celebrate just like that. You seen the hoes on Real Housewives of 11 time I throwing that party out there on that boat. You can drive around Lake Lanier and not dock any goddamn well. She didn't have to dock that goddamn island, but she wanted to. So yeah, she pretty much brought all that shit on herself and took her whole class with her when she did that shit. Talk about going to look for Section 8 in Oscarville. You showed up with a bunch of motherfuckers. All y'all supposed to go on defense looking for Section 8? You ain't got to look for Section 8 in Oscarville, boo. They got houses ready and available down there for your ass. You ain't even got to you ain't got to fill out an application. None of that shit. They don't need no check stubs. They don't need no credit ID. They don't need none of that shit. You can get you a house right down there in Oscarville for free. Like, ain't no waiting list. None of that shit. So, yes, that's what y'all. That was the story of the sisters. Oh, you are so welcome, Keisha. And good night, sweetie. A little 3 for 1. Not tonight. I'll give y'all, let me see. Because I think I got like 2 people supposed to be hitting me up about the story tomorrow. Depending on how many stories that person give me. Because I think I got like, depending on how many stories that person give me, I may give y'all, don't quote me, but I may give y'all a 4 for 1 on Wednesday. So y'all get 4 stories. Because I think 2 of the people that I've talked to had 2 stories. Kind of like my man had all them stories. These people got stories like that too. So, now that it our bedtime yet, auntie. Okay. 8 o'clock like I always do. 8 o'clock is the time that I always do them. So, yes, y'all will get 4 on Wednesday because I have, it's like the stories are piling up so fast. I got to try to get them out. So, yeah, y'all get 4 for today.
Tuesday, Stephanie's story. Wednesday is Tyrone's story.
That's what I should do, like set up like a little... It wouldn't even matter, though. We took a Ouija board out there back in high school, and we couldn't remember 2 days. See? Chad, y'all gonna stop. God damn. Do y'all learn, Chad? How you gonna take a Ouija board out there and couldn't remember? Y'all see that y'all see that statement? Y'all see that fucking comment? Chad said he took a Ouija board out there back in high school and they couldn't remember for 2 days. Sound like some people we know, huh? 2 days. Just losing thoughts and losing time and losing memories and shit. Sound like some folk we know. We heard a couple stories like that, Chad. Don't do it no more. Fuck around and forget your wife or your girlfriend birthday, get your ass murdered. Because you can't remember. Right, you would rather drop your ass in Lake Lanier than go up against a woman whose birthday you don't forget. Okay. So that's it for tonight, y'all. I will give y'all more, but I need to get my wrist. I gotta work tomorrow. And your cousin has made me tired doing all this goddamn pacing. So
you don't gotta look at me. You can just stay on your phone. It is not forceful looks. You can just...
Okay, guys. So be back here on Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'm going to have 4 story times for you guys on Wednesday. So please don't forget to subscribe to my page and make sure you turn your notifications on so you can always get your notifications when they come, when they let you know I'm going to go live and stuff. I don't want y'all missing y'all story time, but even if you do, they are recorded for y'all because y'all know I love y'all. So thank y'all so much for joining me tonight.
Can I do something?
Do some what?
Can I do some?
What?
Can I just do some?
What?
Can I just do some?
Do what?
Okay, Stephanie here, over here. Yeah, turn it. Stephanie here. She did not turn on her post notifications and she missed every live there was of her. Don't be a Stephanie. Turn on your post notifications today for free and get notified every time there is a live video. Because you know it's extra funny if you're there with them. Infomercial done.
And my infomercial is done, you guys. So we love y'all from my family to yours. We love you guys. Stay safe. Have a good night and sweet dreams. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.